We have an absolute ridiculous day today. We have a shit ton of stuff to do. I'm going to try and film as much of it as possible. We're coming off of I believe the Columbus Day weekend, if you want to call it that, with the best weekend in sales by far. We listed a shit ton. As you guys can see, everything here that I'm showing you guys while I'm talking is all stuff that was listed. So take a look. Again, I'm going to try and film as much of this as possible, but we have 200 plus packages easy to ship. We have 2 loads from the Whatnot sale that have to get shipped. That has to get shipped from the Whatnot sale. All this has to get put up after I'm done filming this segment right here. And then we have to go ahead and ship it all. I mean, there's tons of individual games. We got NCAA 14 bundle, Lunar, first generation, second generation, third generation, AirPods, some SPs, a tower of Wiis, consoles, more consoles, boxed Game Boy, first party Wii out of the ass, GameCube, some 5-screw, really acceptable condition, but 5-screw, higher end PlayStation 1 titles, some docking stations, some brand new consumer electronics. There's a little bit of stuff here, not a ton. There's a lot more in here that you see that you don't see. Like we got just random iPods, and there's a bunch of Switch games, and there's a really higher end one somewhere right here. So we got all those that have to get put up. So we will do all of that now, but all that stuff has to get binned. We're gonna go through. I'm gonna try and show you guys as much as possible of stuff that has sold. But there is this many. Look, I mean, this is just the first 100 labels that we have to go through. So we have quite a lot to do. So hopefully we can get it done relatively quick. I'll try and film as much of it as possible, and I will keep you guys updated throughout the process. But yeah, I just want to show you guys everything that we're putting up, because I know a lot of you guys like to see what is going up on the store. All right, first one we are grabbing is a PS2 Fat, and I just also realized, I'm pretty sure it's without a memory card, that this little slice, or whatever the fuck you want to call it, is all we have for packing paper, and we have to do 200 orders. So we have to go to Walmart to get more packing paper, because there's no way in hell that is going to last us any longer than like 4 or 5 packages. Usually we have a lot more here. Totally forgot. I ended up getting boxes, but did not get the packing paper. So we have to go to Walmart and grab packing paper so we can actually finish shipping the rest of the stuff, because a lot of the stuff that we sold is consoles or heavier stuff, and a lot of it's going international and like to Saudi Arabia, and you can't really just throw it in a box and pray it gets there safely. So we'll be back when we get some more packing paper. All right, 20 or so minutes later, we got more 15 by 12 by 10s. They only had they have ones there that are like, it's like basically fucking 20 sheets. It's like $5. This one's $10. There's no point in buying that. It's like not even a quarter of the same amount. But we got this one and that one, and then whatever's left from there. So hopefully that's enough. We're pulling Kirby's Air Ride for the GameCube, which is one of the ones that we've been, because we listed it the other day. This one sold for, I want to say $67 or $57. I think it was 65, right around there. But this was listed yesterday. These Kirby Air Ride disc onlys always sell really, really, really quick. So that's another one out the door. We have one of the Luigi Nintendo Switch Home Circuit ones. These are one of the other ones. We have a bundle of an auction going for these ones. This is one of the Luigi ones. We only have 2 of the Luigi ones. We have a couple of the Mario ones, but this one sold for $51.88. It's just the cart only. No cords, no extra, the actual game or whatever the hell. So another $51 sale. This was sold within like a week. We've got an Amazon Fire, sold for $22. This is the Amazon Fire 7. These ones are just, again, not a crazy high sale price point. But it is a good one, or good things to pick up, because they are easy to test. They do sell really quick, to be honest. Within the week, I'll have all of them sold. But this one sold for $20.21. Got a PS3 Slim. This one sold for $84.51. Last 4 is 5871. This is console and console only. So 5871 is what we're looking for. So let me put the phone down for a second. All right, here we go. PS3 Slim number 5871. Again, console only, sold for $83. All right, so another PlayStation. This is the one directly after this one. This is a PS2 Slim, sold for $113. This is the one with the blue memory card. We didn't put this one up because we knew we sold this. Same thing with those consoles right there. So this one sold to a drop shipper. This one, this guy bought it on Amazon. You'll know it's a drop shipper because they'll put a note on the message that says like, please do not include invoices. Make sure to thoroughly test it again, which I'm not fucking doing. Yada yada yada. Whatever. So that's how you know it's a drop shipper, which this will actually go in these boxes. But that's a $113 sale. We sold both of these. The guy bought them all at the same time. They just shipped them to the new buyer's address, not his address. So this is a quick sale. All right, and then directly after this sale, we sold the second one. Sold for the exact same price, exact same, well, same buyer, but not the same buyer because this again was drop shipped. Same exact price. This is the same shit. It's literally just an Intech yellow memory card instead of the blue OEM one. So again, this sold back to back. Same thing with the one that we just shipped right there. All right, we just shipping consoles back to back to back. This is another PlayStation that sold. Literally, we've shipped 4 or 5 consoles back to back. I'll take console sales because console sales will always be higher in, you know, at least 100 plus for the most part. This was another PlayStation 2 Fat. This is one that comes without the memory card, which would be this one here. This is the last one that we sold that does not come with memory card. We listed a bunch more. You could see from the morning, the first clip in the video where I showed all the other consoles there. That was all the ones that had the memory card, and we put all those up. These PS3s are selling fast. I don't know if it's because we're in the fourth quarter now or people are just buying consoles because the listings look fire. I don't know. But yeah, we're going to pack this one up. And this one sold for the same exact price of $106.76. One of the auctions finally finished from the 7-day auctions. It is this big bin organizer full of RC car parts. It's just random stuff like battery connections. There's, I don't know what the fuck those are. Just random ports. There's just random stuff. Some of them are empty. It's just all RC car related stuff. So this sold for $96 at a 99-cent auction or $49 auction. It was one of the two. There's a lot of gears in here. I'm sure there's way more than $100 in value in here, but for what it is, I am fine with it, and it will take that pretty much $100 sale. So one of the PlayStation Portable Goes. This one's for $133. This is we had one of them that is damaged. I thought we had more than one black one. One of the white ones has a damaged power, like it's just loose. It just won't move up and down at all. This one sold for $133. Took like a couple days. People don't really play these, so I get it. But it's a really good sale, especially for what we were into it at. Actually sold the other one, and one that is not the parts one. Like there's some smudges on that that I'll have to wipe off. Well, this sold for the exact same price, $133. This sold the same exact day. I guess the algorithm was just in our favor for these, but looks like there's some smudges on the top of the screen I have to wipe off. But another $133 sale. We picked these both, the black and the white one, up at the same exact time. All right, these are the 2 Wii U consoles that sold. These both sold to the same buyer. I don't think this one was drop shipped because they purchased it in as a quantity of 2 instead of putting the buyer's address each individually. We didn't underprice them. We priced them at what we priced them always at, like $159.99. And then with the little coupon that we're running right now, the 2 of them sold for $284 to one buyer, just the tablet, console, and then the power cord for the console and the tablet. That's it. No sensor, no controller. So that's a really good sale, because otherwise we'd have had to pay the $15 shipping on each. So $15 and $15, like $30 shipping. But instead, purchased by one person. So that's an easy $15 label. Just went out the door and make an extra $15 off of this sale. Sold the other trucking GPS. This one is the TND 750. Took a best offer on this because, again, a lot of the stuff I know what I'm into it at. So if an offer even comes through, that's, you know, 20 or 30 bucks less, which was the case for this one. This one's sold for $230. Rand McNally is a great GPS brand it's a trucking one. It's not like a normal GPS. It's for truck tools, and it's specifically made for truck drivers. So this one's sold for $230. We had it listed for like $260. took the offer, did not mind moving it at all because I know what we're into it at. And we already sold the 740 in that alone. We're basically in the profit off of that one. So that's a great higher end $230 sale. Got SpongeBob SquarePants and the Flying Dutchman for the GameCube. This one sold for $30, which, looking at the sold, it actually surprised me. I didn't realize that this game even went for that much. But this one is newer because it's put in the back. This is a $31 sale. Most SpongeBob games usually aren't as high as this one. I don't even remember listing this one that high, but there it is right there. $31.11 for a complete box copy of Revenge of the Flying Dutchman for the Cube. And the last one from this label pile because every once in a while our label printer will run out of labels and we'll have to reprint the rest of them, is this NCAA Football 14 and 12 bundle. This one sold for $146, a really fast sale. Vegan bundle, 11, 12, 13, 14. I mean, that's a really good sale. You probably fetch $200 out of that. But for this one, obviously, everybody and their mother knows NCAA 14 is an awesome one to look out for. It's 100 plus all day of the week. Towards Christmas is an extra $150 all day of the week, but I am not sitting on this for another 2 months. There's just no point. I'd make 4 times the amount of money selling this now than I would waiting and making an extra $50 in December. We sold a lot of 4 of these Dell docking. This is an individual one that I don't think has sold yet. I'll show you guys the models on these because we did have some of these other ones, which I put right there. But those ones aren't nearly as expensive as these ones. I don't know what makes these ones so much more desirable. These ones are $50 a piece. So these sold for $20 or $204.66, while this massive stack, which we actually have more at home, are like $15 a piece. So there's obviously something that is making these ones way more desirable. I don't know if it's the amount of ports. In all honesty, I don't know what the fuck a docking station even is. But this one sold, the set of 4 sold for $204. It sold really quick, like within a day or two. So that was a really fast sale for something that we're not too knowledgeable about. We sold this big ECX Torment RC truck or car, whatever you want to call it. We started it at, I forgot what we started the auction at, but it sold for $108 and some change. We listed it just as it is. Didn't really know what would originally be included or if the motor or everything was included, which looking in there, it doesn't really look like everything is in there that's supposed to be in there, but sold for $108. We have a few more we actually have to pull that sold on auction that we'll show at the end of the video or towards later in the video, but this one sold for $108. Sold the Galaxy S14, which I'm pretty sure is going to be in this same bin as the tablets, which I do believe it is right here. This sold for $71. I think this one was either for parts, which I can check real quick. No, this one was good. It was just, it's locked to Spectrum. 64 gig Samsung Galaxy A14 5G. Sold for $71.16. Got Tracking Guard 2 for the PlayStation 2. This one sold for $80. This one didn't sit for too terribly long. Usually these higher end games do take a little bit to sell. But this sold for $80.08 with no manual. This one really surprised me. This was a 99-cent auction. And I'm assuming they sold for this because they are Horizon Hobbies, I think. This set of 3 sold for $206.16. I didn't know, I couldn't find any branding on them or anything on them for individual sold comps. I don't know if I oversold them for what they're actually worth or if they sold for way less than what they're actually worth. I really have no idea. I just threw them up as a lot of 3 and just said have fun. It's as is, haven't tested anything. I don't know if shit's missing and just kind of left it at that. I don't even know if these are like the original things that go on it. I have no idea, but it surprised me. It sold for $206.19. I'm trying to be selective when showing you guys what is being sold because there's just so much that I can't even, like this is full. There's that. The truck's bed is half full. That's not even half of the packages we have to go. We have like another 80 we have to do. This is a Hobbywing Duo Pack of the 3660 motor and the Max 10 ECU. Sold for $161.95. This is brand new. They never really sealed this. It's just kind of a slip-on box. For the rest of the video, I'm just going to show you guys the higher end stuff and then recap it at the end because there's no way in hell you guys are going to sit here and watch this video because we're probably already like 20 minutes. So just, yeah, I can't show you guys everything. I wish I could, but it's just not feasible with the amount of shit that we have to ship out today. I wanted to show this one because it is definitely video worthy. We sold this Wii U for $133, but the catch is it's going to Saudi Arabia. It sold for $133, right? The buyer paid $108 to get it shipped to Saudi Arabia. I'm fine with it because we use an eBay international shipping label. So worst case scenario, the package gets lost. Like it probably will, because shipping shit international is like a coin toss. And then we open a case and it'll be in our favor because we've shipped it with no problem. But hopefully that doesn't happen at all, and hopefully it gets to his door with no problems. But that isn't even the craziest one. We have one more that's like this that's even crazier, which will probably be in like the next 30 seconds of the next clip. That is also going to Saudi Arabia, and he paid a fucking fortune, $200 in shipping pretty much, for the next item. I'll show this sale before the end of the video. This is 21 Wii Sports discs, sold for $559 and some change. After my fees and ad rate and shipping is taken out, that's about $22 per disc. All going to one buyer, one shipping cost of a $4 first class shipping label or Ground Advantage shipping label, all going to one buyer. I'm telling you, these first party Wii games, Wii Sports Resort is even better. If you can stockpile these and list them at a decent price, Amazon sellers will eat these up in one big purchase, and you'll get a fat check, for example. Well, not check, but fat sale like this one for $559. All right, here's the update. I wanted to show you guys everything. We finished the first shipment of the whatnot stuff. We did not have room in the truck at all for the second one. It'd be another 30 or 45 packages, so we have to do that the next time we come here to ship, which will be probably tomorrow, because the schedule's thrown off because of the Columbus federal holiday on Monday, which was yesterday. But I just want to show you guys the amount of packages. The entire bed is completely full. Some of these are 2 to 3 tall of the small boxes. There's an entire duffel. I'm like drained, so I can't think right now. Duffel full of poly mailers. There's another duffel full of poly mailers. There's a tote full of poly mailers. So there's well into 200 plus packages, all from Friday, Saturday, and Sunday and Monday's sales. So I can show you guys the numbers of what we did. And it was a lot. This was by far the most that I've shipped in one day. Well, not by far, but this is the most I've shipped in one day, and by far the most that we've done in sales, by far. 100% in a span of 4 days. 100% it was the most we've done in 4 days, which I'm going to show you real quick what the numbers were. So on Friday the 6th, we did 1,000, which is really light. That was usually our Fridays, like you can see, our Fridays are usually 2s. This being 1,000 is really low. The next day, Saturday, was 17. The best day we've had this entire month, 3,200 in sales on Sunday, which is kind of crazy. Sundays are usually not the greatest, so to see a 3.2 on a Sunday is kind of nuts. But that's when that Tesla thing sold and a bunch of other higher end stuff. And then yesterday, Columbus Day, was 2,600, and today we're at 1,300, and it is 302. So let me do the numbers and I'll tell you guys the actual total. So this is the past 5 days, and this is what we're at so far for today. And again, it is only 3 o'clock, so we have like another 12 hours of potential sales. So we did 9,000, basically $10,000, because there was a whatnot stream in there, so a little over 10,000. $10,000 in the past 5 days in sales. So what, $2,500 in sales a day on average, and that's about 80. Well, that's about 90% of it, because that's stuff from the whatnot stuff. Well, technically that is pretty much all of it, because those numbers I just showed you didn't have the whatnot stuff. On the whatnot, it was about $1,000. Yeah, we've been going hard, man. It's the first week of Q4, and it's been absolutely awesome. We've done, I mean, you've seen the numbers. It's absolutely crazy. That's by far our best span of 5 days. Hopefully that is inspiring you guys to get out there and list more. That's the bottom line. If you guys want sales like that, you need to list more. There's really no other secret. There's a bunch of other videos on my channel that are gonna show you guys more things of just how I sell. I don't really have like a how to get more sales. Just watch my videos and do your own research and your own knowledge of what works for you. The best video I can say would be the one where it's about I forgot what the title was. It's like 2 videos behind this one. Go watch that one. That one has some good information on it about getting good sales. And yeah, this was a crazy day of sales and I'm absolutely exhausted, but I really appreciate you guys tuning in the video, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace out, guys.